What is up, guys? Oh, that was well timed, wasn't it? Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in, everyone. Hope we're doing well. I hope my mic is coming through this time. It appears to be. There we go. I think we got that right this time. And we have webcam as well. Cool. No issues this time. Thank Christ for that. Oh, right. We are back once again. Sorry, apologies. The Thursday stream got cut short because of internet. Oh, dear. Welcome OSW, welcome Logan, welcome Cool, celebrating his 9 months of tier 1 sub on Twitch. Thank you very much for that. Not curse stream start, no, not yet. The night is still young though, we've still got plenty of time to curse things. We're going to go do some warm-up. I know, very uncharacteristic of me. We're going to be doing some warm-up. The bit where, where you practice first before you just go straight into the first race cold, Although, technically, last time I did that, the internet died, so I don't know if practicing is actually a good omen for me. Jury's out. Hope everyone's had a good time while I've been away off to internet. I hope you're all doing well. OSW's had some big news. Fucking Discord server set up. I said that really weird. Discord server set up with some cool new happenings. Obviously, congratulations on the 500. I don't think I said that last time. So, if anyone wants to go and support OSW by way of channel membership over on YouTube, it would be very good of you to do that. I need to go through and adjust the subscriber goals by the looks of it, because that's not right, is it? Not the line call. Let's go in and adjust that. And Paquito. Apparently Stream Elements just doesn't really want to track my numbers, which is useful. Dashboard. Doo-ba-doo-doo. Yes, it's going very well for it. I'm very happy for that didn't sound very sincere. It is actually genuinely sincere. It's going very well for it. I'm very pleased. Right, settings. That's what we want. Widget data. You beat Lewis. Well, okay, yeah, fair. Oh, new sub. Thank you very much, Longsford. Thank you very much. Or is that a gift? I can't see if that was a gifted or not. I don't know. I'm not actually logged into Twitch, bear with. I always worry when calls around if there is a gifted. Thank you if you did it yourself. Thank you if it's a gifted. I'm a professional streamer. I know what I'm doing. I promise. Go away, come on, dashboard. Subbed with Prime. We love a Prime. We love a Prime. Thank you very much for using a Prime on me. Appreciated very much, Lee. Right, what do we need to do? We need to go into session data. No. Hey Lars, how you doing, mate? Welcome. Total number of subscribers 2041. So changes. Does that increase the bar? No, it does not. Because that is not a whole number. Save changes. That fixes the bar. There we go. 2041. Oh, right. We will get there eventually. Cool. Right, while I'm here, let's go through, can we? Congratulations, OSW, you've now been promoted to moderator, because I am very bad at making mods in chat, so thank you very much. Right, practice, that's what we're doing. I know what we're doing. Definitely know what I'm doing. Should we try the Esports? Should we try the sweat cell? Esports, let's see if I can actually control the fucker. More laps, please. Start driving. Yep, you are indeed now blue. Wait, steady. Yeah, I'm really bad at actually making mods, so I need to get better at that. I remember to change scene. Hey, Perry. Welcome, Perry. Hope you're doing well. Hope Baz is doing well as well. Well. Oh, look at me being all nice and getting out of the way of faster cars, but apparently this Aston Martin's not very quick. So this may have been a mistake. Where are we going? What are we doing? Buddy? What are we doing? Okay, we're going fast. You're going far too slow. Sat with Baz beer drinking. Love it. The unnatural habitat for the Pez and the Baz. Oh, get to the corner, thank you. Oh guys, I have news, I have big news. I have ordered and shed. The order was placed today, I'm now very, very poor. So bear with. But shed has been ordered. It's about a 2-week lead time. So it's going to be a minute until it arrives. Then I've got to build it. And then I've got to power it. And then I've got to decorate it. Okay, it was going to be right before you, but fine. But shed has been ordered. Phase 1 of studio is complete. Is that phase 1? I guess it was phase 1. Sim racing shed indeed. Well, technically you got John at only Fools as well. He's a shed boy as well. Upgraded to man with shed indeed. Hey Alex, how you doing, mate? Oh, hello. Right. Oh, that's a lot of dust. And he just went to the back of the service. That was interesting. So yeah, phase 1 is complete. The order has been placed. We now need to wait for arrival, construction, wiring, insulating, decorating, and then eventually racing. But I have a week off at the end of March, so hopefully building can be completed at the latest by then, along with wiring. So, fucking, do you know what? I will take a Jimmer Arc. I'm not gonna lie, the Jimmer Arc sounds fantastic. I don't know if my current person would like me having another person with another child. That bit we could probably skirt around, but the later arc I could do without. But the early arc, damn sure, I'll take an early Jimmer Arc. I want to make it clear, I'm not living in the shed. The shed is just where the sim racing gear is going. I'm not being kicked out of the house. Although I will probably feel like I'm living in there, I imagine. I do still have like an house. It's just the sim racing gear will be moving into the garden. Okay, well this esports setup's not actually that lethal. Generally I worry about high mode esports setups being very lethal. Actually quite nice. Thank you, Perry. It's a big moment. I'm it's taken a lot to be here. I'm very proud. But I can now say I assume to be a man who owns a shed. Name of the shed, that's going to be a good one. Maybe we put that up for a vote or something. I have got an idea of once shed is up and running, doing a basic Ollie style streamathon type thing, where for channel subs, members, gifted and Twitch subs, I will stream every day until a timer runs out, basically. Obviously need to get a secondary sign off from the boss for that, but that is a possibility of what may be coming shortly. No, it's not GTE fetish. It's I just really like Rexy. Rexy's just a really cool livery. I much prefer GT3s to GTEs, but Rexy probably is one of the coolest GT liveries to ever have existed. So that's more what it is. Hot tub stream. Man, I'm going to need to get much further down the Jimmy arc before we get a hot tub stream, because man has to buy a hot tub first. And hot tubs are not cheap, unfortunately. So yeah, we're going to need to get way more down that Jimmy arc before we get a hot tub, unfortunately. Notice I'm not writing off the fact that I wouldn't do a hot tub stream, just the fact I don't have the means to do one. You know, I'm not saying no to doing a hot tub stream, I'm just saying I can't do one right now. Very important to understand what I'm saying. If you don't think I lack the shame to do a hot tub stream, you clearly haven't been in the stream long enough. Man has no shame. But you'll have some shame, just it's for I'm willing to sell it. You know. Paddling pool. I'm going to potential paddling pool. Potential paddling pool. I will potentially, with the shed, have more abilities to capture video outside, which could lead to things like barbecue streams, potentially as well. I can bring you guys in on my cooking side of things, which is another enjoyment of mine. So if that's something people be interested in, which is basically just me hanging out with you guys on stream while we make sure we don't burn food and probably getting drunk in the process. So I can imagine Lars, yeah. Seeing Rexy IRL would be great. I'd love to see an IRL Rexy. There may or may not be a Lego Rexy build stream planned as well, because I may have already bought the Lego Rexy and I'm just waiting for the shed to be built so I can build it on stream. And I may have also seen that they launched a GT3 BMW GT4 Evo GT3 car the last couple of days as well. So there may be one of those being purchased shortly if the Rexy stream is enjoyed. Because I do enjoy Lego. It looks slowly to the right. Oh, RIP in peace, my friend. A little bit ginger through here. We're down to 45.3. We'll put that down to rustiness because we can do 44s. 45.3 is not too bad at the time, but 44s are better. Oh, that was an interesting line to take through there. But I definitely left a lot of time on the table coming through here last time, so yeah, so there we go. I was playing in chat. Why are you complaining in a practice session? Just oh, okay. Oh, you got your hands on the lot of ones. Nice, cool. Shed has not got a helipad, no. Shed is barely big enough to fit on the fucking patio. There have been many compromises on Shed. Shed is not much bigger than the rig. Shed leaves rig plus small desk space is basically the setup. I imagine it's going to be very hot in the summer. Right, Jean Yvonte. No sneaky OSW signups. Cool. Just want to double check that just to make sure he does. Has got a habit of sneaking his way in. Well, we got 3 splits. Should be split 1 in that case. I believe. Guys, if you remember to tickle the like button as well, that'd be great. We've only got 10 likes and 31 people here, so if we could just give that a little down there, just down there, that little tickle, that'd be great for us. That'd be great. Right, I'm slowly working on various improvements for things, so bear with. Yeah, I'm a very busy person, so it takes a long time for me to do very simple things. So it's coming. Like I'm working on an actual intro and outro for the stream. I'm working on smoother like clip generation stuff, which should be up and running today. We're going to test that. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I'm working on right now. So patience will be appreciated if you would be so kind. Esports qualifying load. Or fuel. We'll go 40 again. I think they gave me 5 laps. Start driving. Now we've got, do we go with the esports setups in the race knowing it's going to rain? Or potentially going to rain? That's the question. That is the question. Didn't rain any of them. I'll probably do 3 and get all 3 of them be wet then. I've done 3 and it's rained in 2. So technically I think we're due a dry race, but that's also not how probability works. Right, the main problem we have at Imola is just ourselves that are driving. Driving's cold. OSW's crying because I'm not doing his new shiny tyre heat up strategy. Because I am a man of pattern, creature of comfort. Basically, I don't like change. Goddamn right, you can take you, bitch. Oh, we've had a subscriber up to 2042 again. Thank you very much, whoever that was, if it hasn't popped yet. If you're here doing it, or might ancillary found some of my older content and subscribed through there. Right, here we go. Oh, I think I saw big news recently as well. I don't actually think I need to separate chat anymore. I think Twitch now allow combined chat again. Say again, they never actually did, but they've now officially said they don't need separated chats, whereas before they were kind of like, it's alright, and then they were like, actually it's not. So I think we can go back to a combined chat again. I need to double check that, but that will clear the visuals up a little bit. Hey, there we go. Thank you for the subscribe. Welcome in. Is it Rusty? No, I probably should look while we go through the hairpin. Well, quickest way there, I reckon. Rusty Z, thank you very much, mate. Welcome in. Still to that subscribe button onto the bottom. Someone might need to do that. Oh, we've got Duval in here. I've raced Duval a number of times. He's very quick. We can go a lot quicker through there. I'm just very ginger on the old throttle and brake. That was called with Tony Hankin. We need to go back and do some more Tony Hankin streams. This is why I need more time, so I want to do more channel, more like members and like non-racing game streams. I've got a mate of mine who does variety streaming, who I want. We're in talks of doing some fun stuff together, like community versus community battles and stuff that I want to get you guys involved in. So, yeah, keep an eye out for that as well. I have lots of plans and lots of ideas and lots of hopes and aspirations, but I just lack the time to do it right now. So hopefully, as this thing continues to grow, I can afford to give it more time, you know? I mean, that weird thing of like, it's going really well, but the next step requires a lot more time investment, and it's very difficult to allocate that right now. But I want to try and keep moving forward while we've got some really good, like, full momentum and stuff. Like the two streams we had last week, where we Monday where we were at 170 odd, then 200 on Tuesday was fucking amazing. So we were obviously doing something that YouTube liked, or that the YouTube audience liked, rather. Just about on the line there. Slidey off the chicane. Good exit though. It's a good exit.
Lap
452. Oh, we can get 44. 2 more laps to get 44, we can do it. There's a lot of places we can tidy up. That's better. Yeah, 43 ones. It's Alien night tonight. Everyone's trying to get their last runs in before the weekend. It felt good, but there we go. It's better. No, damn it. Oh, that's a mid 44 gone. Ish. Right, last attempt. Good exit. A pretty good exit. Not the best, but not bad. Is there so much thing as too much me? Probably. Oh, no. That's not what we want. It's going to compromise me all down here. That was much better, right? That was much better. Until we hit the shitload of oversteer on the way out. That was bad. That's very bad. Good exit though, good exit. Cheers, Lars, mate. Have a good evening. Cheers for stopping by. Hope you have a good evening. See you well. I'll catch you in another one, I'm sure. That's better. Come on, I just want to get in the 44s. Throttle too early. No, no, we're not going to make it to the 44s. God damn it. Ah, why am I so bad?
9145.08
P70. Oh, sad face. Man, I'll be such a high rate driver if I can actually qualify.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Right, do we do the risky? Do we do risk the esport race setup? I think we do, don't we? That didn't seem too scary. Risky for a biscuit, indeed. I do enjoy biscuits. Right, cool. Right, precautionary P, bear with.
Formation lap has started.
I'm hit. Oh. Well, that's somewhere around 80% from what I remember. Sorry about that. Slightly danger close, that one, but, you know, I think we're alright. How are we fucking second from the back in the GT3s is bad. Cool with the gifted. Thank you very much, mate. What do you mean out of line? I'm right here. Oh, okay. That's how the game's bugged again. Alright. Well, balk start because it always is at the back of Imola. Hold on to your butts, boys. Get ready to go.
Green flag, green flag.
I thought we were doing right. Yeah, P17, you know. That's it's not too bad. 21, 22? Nope, 17. I'm 18. Oh, okay, that's not bad. Hey, are you trying to crowd me? Alright, well that's someone. GT3s have survived so far, which is not ideal. I did see Dobra had a drive-through, so we will be getting a freebie from there. Yeah, 3 hypercar deaths by the looks of it. Most of them got P2s to be. But for Imola, it's not too bad. People obviously trying really hard because it's a sweat split tonight. Wait. Okay, comes one. Yeah, sure, just set up the fucking inside, mate. Yeah, why not? Yeah, no, great move. Well done. Fucking Red Bull livery bastard. Right, I think top 10 in this split, we should be pretty happy with that, to be honest. This looks to be a pretty sweaty lobby. Yeah, Red Bull livery indeed, mate. You can always tell. So the rain could shake things up a bit. still a chance for people to get annoyed yet. It's a long race, 40 minutes. Still a long ass way to go. Plenty of time. No need to worry. It is Imola, so it is tough to get moves done, but it is also Imola, so people do have the habit of falling off the track every now and again. I think we've both been held up by this Mustang. Clearly hasn't paid attention to anything OSW's been saying when it comes to setups for that car. Okay, that's a solid lap. There goes Dobre for his drive-through. So that's another freebie. It's P14.
Time 1:46.01.
I'll figure out where. The problem is here we're very sort of handicapped in a straight line, which means T1 lunges just aren't going to happen against BMWs and Mustangs. You know, just going to take that tonight. Yep. So we're gonna be reliant on trying to make moves through the squiggly wiggly bits where we've got a bit more momentum. I'm assuming the go south on the BMW must just be running really low wing there, or it's just like that quick in a straight line. It's pretty insane how quick it is in a straight line. There's tractions out of the corners, it's insane. Which, considering my engine's sat on my rear axle, you'd think the rear traction on the Porsche is pretty damn good, but it's nothing with that bit. Just walking away from that chicane. Now the Merc's running a little bit slow in front by the looks of it. Fezzer behind has taken a little bit of time out of me. Seems to be equally straight line issue stuck as well as I am. Didn't really seem to make any inroads on me down the main straight there, or the not straight, as Russian is adamant we call it. All wide bit right, keep off the gravel. That's feel good throughout the Porsche. It's nice and composed throughout it. Fuck it. Let's try and keep in contact with these guys. Oh. fucking prototype. God damn it. Why are the GT3s behaving so well today? What is this bullshit? Where's the anger? Where's the fucking shoulders out and running people off the fucking road? This is Imola, for Christ's sake. Why's everyone being so nice with each other? Oh, it's a P3 as well. Oh god. Not an P3 in the middle of a GT3s. Oh. This is going to cause a fucking accident being here. I can fucking tell it already. There are 2 P3s in this fucking traffic. Like, that's got to be disheartening, right? If you're in the P3s, you can't get away from the GT3s. You've got to think you're cooked to that point, right? Like, I couldn't handle that. Oh my god, Mr. Why are you going so slow? Whoa, okay, why are we going so slow? Oh my god, this is such fucking P3s, of course. Of course. Fucking of course. Goddamn dentists. Always the P3s. Always. Yeah, but it's also meant that the guy that I had like a second gap to is now immediately on my ass.
Lap 148.17.
Fucking Pete. What is it with the prototypes today? Like, the prototypes are the ones that are ruining my fucking race. This is why you qualify better, kids. If we'd have qualified better, we wouldn't be stuck in any of this fucking mess. Hey Ali, how you doing, mate? Welcome, welcome. I'm stuck in this little fucking train, and I know I can get on quicker than it. Penalties, man. Stop with the penalties. I haven't had a clay lap yet. Mark's back in front again. We are burning through some fuel. When did I get a rear bump? Was that lap 1? I don't remember anyone hitting me in the rear. It must have been lap 1. I haven't really had anyone close enough since then. Unless it was that portal where all the hypercar shenanigans started happening. Oh, dead. Freebie. Thank you. Oh no, not P3, that's P1. This is P1 and the P2s. Okay, fine. Freebie! No! God damn it! I got too excited. Trying to launch up the fucking inside of that Mustang. Never mind. Mark's having a moment, we're having a bigger moment. Fuck's sake. Meanwhile, P3 crashes with no one around. Oh my god. The moment that like that Merc was getting out of the way and I could actually maybe try and get past someone. Yeah, standard LMP2 at the moment. The in-game sounds a bit loud. Right, I mean, my mic may have been fiddled a little bit. There with. When we get on straight, I'll adjust the game volume down a little bit. That'd be better. So what have we dropped now? We've dropped 12 seconds. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Well, all we can do now is just try and put in some quick times. Try and jump in the pit stop. Time it right with the rain. Go from there, really. I better know you. Cool. Yeah, I don't think I'd fiddle with anything, but I might have knocked one of the dials or something. Who knows? Works up at the moment. Don't fucking send it through here, you fucking moron. Jesus Christ, you're lucky I looked at my fucking radar. I'm just going to throw it in at the apex. That's a good idea. You can back the fuck up, buddy. Fucking Red Bull livery cunt. Yeah, I knew what you were going to fucking do, mate. That's why. Dickhead. Wait, I knew you weren't going to wait. You got fucking Red Bull written over the front of your fucking car. And then for some reason you thought, I don't know what I'll do. I'll try and go round the outside of the tightest chicane known to man. Fucking smart. Exactly why I didn't let you try and dive me, you stupid fucking Red Bull wearing cunt. I'm angry today, apparently. Right. We've got a wet one. We'll go frustrated. I'm not angry because I don't honestly care all that much. I'll let the Merc dead again. I'm frustrated, mostly at myself because I should have been able to qualify better. So if we hadn't fucked up that lap where we got like 7/10 off our PB, we would have been able to jump all three of those guys in front of us. We wouldn't be stuck behind that fucking lot, and I wouldn't have spun it by being an absolute moron. So I'm annoyed at myself because once again my shitty qualifying has ruined my race, as it always fucking does. I've also got P3 behind me still, and I think that is for position. Then he is actually behind me on the road, which again is you've got to start questioning your like, why am I doing this, right? They're being stupid, Ali. They're just being fucking stupid. We're not going yet. We want to go until we've got at least. Laps going to go 22. We got to think. We want 11 laps really. Still high grip. Still way too early for that. What are we set up for? 10 laps. So if we can go to end lap 12, pit then. If the track's holding out. We should jump the dry tyre. The wet tyre drivers already. Like they normally make it up pace with this dry track, surely. They're going to be losing time. Bring it up to 11 laps. Like that. Don't fucking lunge it. Our speed variance is not enough where you can lunge me coming into the fucking Variante Alto. 360 lock-up spin coming indeed. I really don't know what this P3 is doing. Like, I'm just driving my line and the guy's getting spooked all the fucking time. We go one more.
Lap 146.32.
Slides off the track. Oh no, he did actually make the corner. He's just really fucking slow. I lifted off so early and you had the fucking apex. How did you fuck up the second part of chicane so much? Yeah, definitely this lap. But it's getting very slippy slidey out here. This is the lap. Oh, dead. That's the Mercedes again. Man, this Mercedes KD is pretty good this race. Although I'm going to put that on the LMP, like diving into that corner in the wet. Like, there's a certain level of self-preservation you need to have to get through a race, and the LMP just don't seem to have it this race. So like, I send now. New wets, don't repair, 11 laps of fuel. Yeah. Let's go 12 laps just on the safe side. Hey Zeki, I honestly don't know, mate. It's either on like standard high or standard medium. I forget which. But it's running at 1440p, so it's like the textures are just generally better. So you might find that that's offsetting some of the actual standards of it. So I can't remember if I've got it set to high or medium, but I think I've got it set to high. I might need to drop it to medium because it does get a bit chunky. Some of the heavier load, like when I've got more cars on track and stuff. I think we've called this about right, if I'm being honest. I think we got it. I think we have Goldilocks this one.
49.36.
I feel like the medium tyre drivers are going to be slow now. We're going to notch everything up one. This is not a lot to grip out here. This is for sure. You can have the inside. No, okay, don't want it. Alright, fine. Not a lot of grip, not a lot of grip. Oh dear. You don't have a wang, sir. Right, where's Faye pitting now? I don't think we're going to get out in front of him, but that's who we were, like, fighting with. So this will be an interesting to see, like, how much time we've actually gained or lost versus that battle. Oh dear. Oh dear. Hello. Right, the Ferrari who we were just ahead of has just come out pit lane. So it looks like they might have actually gained on me. Like one extra lap of mediums, which is not ideal. John full Conspit. Someone's still on mediums. Someone's pit and has got him back onto mediums. Bauer did. Stayed in mediums, apparently. I think that might have been a mistake. Considering we are gaining on him at seconds per second. Or tenths per second at this point. I feel like he forgot to change tyres. I feel like he might be the yellow flag. Oh no, still that guy. Yeah, Dobra's catching. I mean, Dobra is quicker than me, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to catch me. To be honest. We're gaining on the Ferrari who we were ahead of before our spin. So we're gaining on him. There's Bowden, who was behind us, I think. Was that the guy with the livery who was behind us? Yeah, please remember you're on mediums and don't try to race me. Okay, so we've gained the net 2, so now P12. We were fighting 14th before the spin, so we're actually up from where we were. We are gaining on the Ferrari in front of us. Dobra has had a moment. He's just dropped a second behind me. I feel like it might be worth almost running a wet setup for this race, you know? Just sort of dealing with being slightly slower in the first part and then being wet, like running a wet setup in the second. Just to have a bit more of a stable car. Brake earlier for the chicane. On there. I kind of don't want to be on the brakes at all for any of these corners, really. Just bring my braking point forward. A little bit of a drifty moment. Pretty good. 211 from Forrest, who's the Mercedes who's been causing a whole host of issues this race.
Was a 155.94.
We're perfectly, we're way over on the right now. That's good. Okay, I'm pretty sure I lifted off earlier, braked earlier, I still missed the fucking corner apparently. quite know what happened there. And we're at the part of the race now where the P2s just start falling off the track humorously. We're about a second a lap quicker than the guy in front. I think we're matching with the guys in front of him. This LMP2 is very slowly rolling down that hill, and very soon we'll be on the racetrack. I think we're matching pace with Forest. That's huge through there, though. Still playing around with gears, what's the best one to sort of roll through, and what was the best one to sort of downshift to get a bit of traction on the exit.
That time was a 1:57.09.
We need to get that back down to the 55s really. Definitely got that. Track is wet now. Well, we'll take advantage of that moment. Thank you very much. Forest looks like he's had a minute, so we're gaining up on him again. Ready. 55.8 from Forest. Everyone ahead does seem to be lapping quicker than that. So I don't know if they've gone through a bit more of a wet bias setup. I don't know.
1:56.52.
The LMU's wet racing's okay. It's a little bit sort of limited. It's very much just like grip has been turned down to 40%. There's not a lot of finesse in it, I think. But not a lot of depth. Could also be on bad and I don't realise the nuance, but it just feels like grip.exe is running at 20% or 40% depending on levels of wetness, you know. And then you just have to drive accordingly. But again, it could just be I'm not in properly set up cars. It could be if I'm actually running a wet setup on a wet track is actually a bit more nuance to it. Still slowly rolling his way down the hill. Oh no, he's now moving. He's now on the racing line. He's now on the racing line. He spooked the Ferrari. The Ferrari has died. RIP in peace, Mr. Ferrari. Dobra is coming. He is 5 seconds behind. Yeah, I don't know what that Interpol guy's doing. It's a mystery. Wrapped in a conundrum, wrapped in an enigma.
Lap 156.45.
Yeah, I think it just needs a bit more detail in the wet driving for it to be like, I'm not scared about going over the curbs really. Like the sausage ones, yeah, the ones that have actually got bank in them, they do obviously have less grip on them and they can spit you out if you're not careful. But in general, you don't have to avoid curbs, you don't have to avoid rubber, you don't have to avoid paint. So, as I say, there's just not a lot of detail in driving in the wet. It's just you're just driving with less grip. You can flash me all you want. You've got to be somewhere like in a position where you can get past me easily and comfortably, which at the moment you're not. At least I assume he's flashing me. It's not just weird LMU lighting artifacts. Yeah, changing conditions fun. Yeah, I think it does changing better than sort of most games. It's very formulaic, though. I will say that. But I mean, in a sim, you kind of need that. You kind of need an element of predictability because you haven't got any other sensors to rely on. You know. Oh, F. That LMP just very slowly rolled into the other guy who crashed. That was interesting. Right, job now is just to stay in front of Dobra. That's pretty much all we're trying to do now. We've got 5 minutes to not drop another 3 seconds, which I don't know if we're going to be able to do, to be honest. Yeah, peak dentistry there. Really was just classic LMP driving. Like, you can't really get much more peak dentistry than that, can you? There's Dobra. He is coming for me. I don't think there's going to be much I can do to keep him behind me, to be honest. He is about a second of that quicker than me. He's also in a BMW, which means he's just generally quicker in a straight line. The track is drying out again. It's not raining. Still not dry by any stretch of the imagination. Well, the Europol LMP2 has sort of disappeared from the bottom of there, so I don't know where he went. I'm just going to skate over this one. Yep, sure, that'll do. That's 8 actually. Okay, why not? It's close enough. What we're looking at? I'm sure we're looking at 22 laps here. Nope, steady. Dobra's getting closer. I would quite like the Merc, who's done nothing but have incidents all race, to have an incident right at the end. And it's a very slow LMP3 here. I'm very worried. Why just manifested something? No, he's just having a... Okay. What the hell? What is going on? Like, what is going on? Like, it's just, I'm very confused. How has this LMP3 blown up his engine? What in the actual cinema, like absolute cinema, is going on right now? He's actually nuked his engine somehow. This is top split, yeah. This is like 32 of the best people on Sim right now wanting to do this race. Which apparently is just LMP drivers and a couple of LMP2s, and the rest of the people are just window licking idiots. And by that I mean LMP3 drivers. Case in point. Like, yeah, okay, I'm just going to push my way through here. Yeah, sure. This is really good. Yeah, I'm really glad you cost me all this time. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah, cool. You really need to get that move done there, didn't you? It's very important because P4, who you've just lapped, is only 10 seconds behind you. Very important. Crucial for the race, that was. And now you're pitting. Just go sucker fuck. Just go sucker fuck, my friend. Sit on that and fucking swivel, will you? Goddamn dentists. Last lap. Right, can we keep Dobra behind me for one lap? Surely. Surely we're not going to drop like 2 seconds this lap. Q spin. Dobra is looking mean, though. That is the same dude who hit the park car, yes. Don't do it to me, Dobra. Don't do it. Be cool. Let me have this, I need this. Possibly Donkey Kong, yeah, possibly Close Raters, but even still, he's the only guy in the entire of the field in like the multiple races I've done of this who I've ever seen kill an MP3 engine. Okay, yeah, this is how we're gonna do it. That's how we're giving it up. That's good tonight. 3 corners from the end, that's cool. And I can't be bad because it's all my undoing. Right, we just need to win the drag race. Thank God for that. Oh. Just about hang on to P11. We do everything we can to not get P11. But we just about hang on to it. Probably didn't deserve it, but never mind. 46.8. We're the only one who didn't get into the 45s because we were just stuck in traffic or spinning this entire sodding race. Literally the only one who didn't get 45. Like, quite literally the only GT3 who didn't get 45 or better. Sad face. No. No. Surely not. No. You cannot be serious. Guys, are you seeing what I'm seeing right now? Are you, like, what do you guys see right now in the standings, right? What does this tell you? What is wrong? I'll give you a minute to figure it out. What is an absolute fucking travesty? It's the dentists, yeah. The only LMP3 who didn't finish behind all of the GT3s was P1. No LMP3s beat any GT3s. No LMP3s crossed the line before the GT3s. There was the leader in P1 and then P2, 3, and 4 were behind all of the GT3s. By a lap, at least, or 2 laps. What is going on with the LMP3 drivers in this game, man? What is it? Like, I'm used to there being, like, 6 LMP3s and, like, P6 will finish, like, here. But no GT3s. No GT3s finish, no LMP3s beat one on the lead lap, for fuck's sake. Oh, man. Like, that's bad. That's bad. Like, I know the car's an absolute fucking donkey, but it's still quicker than a GT3 car. Or it should, like... A well-driven LMP3 car should beat a well-driven GT3 car. Just because of physics. Half the fucking LMP2 field DNF'd as well. That's bad, man. That's so bad. But it's not beginners, this is Silver Lobby. I feel like people should be introduced into the LMP3s early on. I think LMP3 should be in bronze. LMP3s have been like the biggest black... Oh, fuck me. What are you... Oh, God. Anyone with photosensitive epilepsy, please look away now. We gained driver ranking in that. So, beat 7 drivers. Was it qualifying that hurt me? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Qualifying, we actually were expected to be terrible. We finished 17th of 18th, so I took away that. But then we didn't lose to anyone. We out-qualified everyone who was lower than us by being the one guy. Although I think we were the lowest rated GT3. So this is the dumb thing that doesn't matter. Like, you didn't do well in qualifying, but you beat everyone you should have done. Like, huh? Fucking Jesus. It's just so bad. That's the guy who blew his engine up as well. Man. Was that a Silver 2 split then, was it? Oh, okay, fair enough. That'll be why. Yeah, that's what I thought, Donkey, when it came out. Like, the P3 should have been a free car, because it's literally the entry into prototyping. So, why would you not make that the free car? Yeah, it's slowly getting there. Do we try something like a Bimmer? Do we shift up from the Porsche maybe? I don't know if we, or do we just stick with do we stick with Porky? 2 LMP3s. Yeah. I've tried the Lexus. I couldn't get it sub 40, like high 45s. I haven't got my brain around how to get that car around here quick. Hey, how you doing, John? Welcome in. I was just I said earlier I've managed to order my shed, so like you, I'll become an shed racer shortly. I'm not doing the Ford. I'll give the Bimmer a go because the Bimmer's stable. Like I don't know if I'll be quicker in the Bimmer. And it's not going to be as nice to drive as the Porsche, that's for damn sure. What is quickest? Is it Lexus around here? For some reason you can't scroll GT3s in this. I just got to click until I start finding them. The Lexus. It looks like it's going to be Lexus. That's all P3. Merc actually. Okay. And then Lexi. And Ford. Okay. Yeah, well, two things are happening. I'm becoming a shed racer, and I'm becoming man who owns shed. So, you know, it's just, I'm going up tiers, you know. When it comes to, like, things to tick off, shed owner and gaming room owner ticked off at the same time, you know. Yeah, so it's been ordered. It's about a 2-week lead time because I've gone for a fancy composite plastic one rather than a wood one. Because fuck painting a wooden shed. And so we gotta wait for it to be delivered. Then I gotta build it, which should only take about a day or so. My dad will help me with that one. Then we've got to get it powered, which will depend on how quickly I can get Sparky out. Because I know enough about electronics to not fuck around with it. We'll bring the old girl out of retirement. Let's go, Bimmer. You know what? As part of me contemplating going, bunker. I don't have a lot of room in my garden, so maybe bunker ? But that's like many tens of thousands of pounds to do that, and I can't really get an excavator into the back of my house because behind my house is a shed, a forest. So I can't really get anything around the back, and I don't really want to drive an excavator through the house. So. And I'm not digging it out by hand. Yeah, I don't own the forest behind my house as a problem, Donkey. It's protected council land because there's a lot of like mice and shrews and wetland stuff that lives out over there. So mine's a 8x5. It's literally as big as I could get in my garden's an 8x5. I wanted a 10x6, but it just wouldn't fit. It would fit, but I'd have to put it right. So it's going on the patio just outside the back doors. Otherwise, it'd have to go down the bottom of the garden, which requires some relatively serious landscaping, and ain't nobody got time nor money for that. So I ideally wanted a 10x6, but there was no fucking way a 10x6 would fit without putting it down the bottom end of the garden. But ideally, at some point in the next sort of 4 or 5 years, we'll be moving anyway, so I won't need that, and we'll get somewhere which will have a room in the house for me. But for now, the next step for this thing, along with the small human growing up and the amount of crap that amalgamates from rearing a small human, means that this is kind of needs to be done like right now kind of thing. Yeah. So it will give me. I think I should have enough room to get the rig in on like a slight angle, and then still. So effectively, if this was in the shed, we'll be on like a slight pivot, and there'll be like a small sort of like 4 foot, maybe 4 foot desk just next to me, something like that. 4, maybe 5 foot desk, just like right here, which I can have my PC on and then run a monitor onto that desk and have that as like an editing station, so I don't have to be on this all the time, and a place for me to do like other games that I want to play and other streams and shit. And I want to do some Lego building. I've got Rexy Lego knocking around waiting to be built. I want to get the new GT4, so I've got some stuff I want to do, and it just gives me a little bit of space to have some stuff in it. But yeah, hopefully I'll have enough of that. I'd quite like somewhere I could put like a guitar and an amp in as well, so I can noodle about on that when the mood takes. Not that I'm very good at guitaring, but that's part of the reason, is because it's always away somewhere. So I'll do it for a bit. I'll go for a phase of doing it quite a lot, and then like 2 years will go by and like, oh yeah, I own a guitar. I probably should play that. Yeah, it's a steady build, because obviously going to be doing a lot of. I've got to build it, and then I've got to decorate. I've got to insulate it, all that sort of shit. So lots of fun. All right, mate. Thanks for popping by. Hope you had a good evening. Sleep well. I have a. What have I got? I have a really cheap Strat, like a Harley Benton Strat, and I have a vintage branded Telecaster. I generally play blues kind of stuff when I have it. Yeah, the plan is to like, it means that if I have the shed, I can start going live at like 9 and start doing some of the championship races and the weekly races and stuff like that. So there might not necessarily be more streams initially, but it will make it easier for me to do like Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. We can start at 9, so we can get the weeklies done. We can do some championship races. We can just be live a little bit earlier. And then I can go live on a Sunday a bit earlier as well. I want to have like a fuck around stream for like channel members and just on Twitch to play stuff other than sim racing, because there's lots of games I want to play, but YouTube isn't a great place to have an eclectic taste. You kind of need to niche down, and as YouTube's going well for me right now, I don't really want to confuse it. But it's something I can do for members and over on Twitch, because Twitch is just a bit more versatile that way. It's a weird way how the algorithms work and what audiences want on certain platforms and stuff. Probably should have, gone to try and drive the BMW so we kind of know how it drives. But we'll figure it out. Be alright on the night. What we could do while we wait though is you guys could, if you do me a favour, just tickle down there, that little button down there that says like, and if you've been in the stream for longer than sort of 5 minutes or so and you're still here and you don't want to rip your own ears off your own head, press the subscribe button, because we're trying to get up to, well, as you can see on the tracker, 2100, which I'm going to adjust now because I've just remembered I need to move that down because it keeps covering up the alerts, and I don't want it to come up the alerts. So it should go somewhere around there, I think. Yeah, that should be alright. There we go. Yeah, it's going to be a while. I should be in there at some point during April is the plan to be in the shed. Should get it built and hopefully powered by the end of March, and then I can go around insulating and decorating. And then maybe I'll be offline for a week while I move stuff over and get it all built and get everything sort of ticked away, and then maybe a test stream here or there, and we'll figure it out. I've got some ideas of what I want to do. Maybe some new funky camera angles, stuff like that. And yeah, it just gives me a place where I can, because the problem with here is I'm in the front room, so if I'm trying to do stuff, it's very easy to get distracted by just whatever's on the TV over here and stuff like that. So I need somewhere I can focus in a bit more, and I might be able to, be a little bit more productive. You never know. Only a little bit though. ADHD only allows you to do so much. I'm very warm. Yeah, I do enjoy my tail. It takes a little while to get it. Took it a little while for me to get warmed up to it, because it was the action. How it came out of the box was okay. It wasn't great, and then it took me a while to fiddle around with the action and all that sort of stuff to get it how I wanted it. I've got a little pedal board that I need to get out as well. I don't want to get a what's it called? A Spark amp, like a modeler amp that has all the effects and stuff built in, because all I do is for fucking around with it, and I just enjoy playing it every now and again and pretending to be Anna Rockstar by playing other people's music badly. So I'd like to get that out and then put that up on the wall so I have access to it, that kind of thing. I generally find if I don't have access to it regularly, it just gets forgotten, because it's just out of my brain. I think we got Silverstone was this week's weekly race, wasn't it? I think. Quick peek about on. Where am I going? LMU Discord. We're not going anywhere near any of the talky bits in there though, because that's a fucking cesspool. Right, what we got next week or tomorrow? We've got Silver Hour Showdown. Blech. Sprint. The LMGT3 Sprint Cup is at Fuji. That's interesting. Silvers, we've got prototype fixed at Silverstone. Prototype classic, so that's your P2s plus GTEs at Interlagos. And then we've got ELMS at Monza with all chicanes. It's the WEC layout, interesting. And then the WEC experience is at Kota. Okay, cool. Got some Kota next week. I do enjoy Kota. And then weeklies, we've got Portimao weekly. And then 2.4 hours at Bahrain. That is the WEC layout. So that's the full one. Cool. Right, let's jump in. So next week's not looking too bad. 2 splits this time. How many P3? 3 P3s. Lovely. 13 P2s and 45 GT3s. Do you think GT3s may be the more popular car in this sim? I wonder whatever gave you that idea. Let's go get a drink. Nah, I'll be alright. I'll be alright with that. Well, we'll probably get... Oh, do we try for one more after this race? It'll be 1 o'clock, won't it, once this is done? Might be a bit late. I don't know. We'll see how we're feeling. I've got to look after small human tomorrow, so I need to be up and alert and ready to go. I also need to go to the doctor to get my ear fucking checked, because I've got some fucking ear infection now as well. It's pissing annoying. My body is just breaking down. It's very annoying. Literally just got through COVID level cold, and I'm now fucking ear infection going off. Bastard thing. Right, we've got all 3 P3s here. Good. It's going to be interesting. Ramos was one of the ones in the last one. I think he's the guy who blew up the engine, Ramos. So, we're going to watch out for him. Do we have Hymo? We do, but they're old. Okay, let's get on to Track Titan real quick and get some fresh ones. Track Titan. Let's go to Track Titan. Ah, that one. Ah! Sorry for the flashbang. Let's get away from that. I really need to share my code with you guys, shouldn't I? For anyone who wants to use it. Esports apps. LMU. BMW M4 at Imola. Apply. That one. Install. There we go. Beautiful. Right, there we go. Refresh list. And we got 1.24s here. Lovely, cool. Should we start with the Esports qualifying and just go fuck it, balls to the wall? 0 self-preservation. Huh? Custom setup. Hymo. 1.24 Esports qualifying load. There we go. 444. We should have, yep, 516. Alright, cool. Right, let's relearn how to drive the BMW on the fly. It's been a minute. What car number? Car number 7. All right, cool. No stress then if we mess this up. We're not like we're going to be tanking a shit ton of driver rating or anything. He's warming up my tyres. Little Lee Evans. Deep cut there for anyone who knows him. This is a very weird view out of the windscreen. I've got to remember where the corners of the car are. I've been driving the Porsche for so long. man, this is so much easier to drive on cold tyres. Oh my god, it's so much easier to drive on cold tyres. Now, do we run a wet setup for the race or not? What do you guys think? Should we run and risk it, see if it rains, or do we run a dry and then just manage it? Because I feel like the chance that it could be dry could really hamper the fact if we were on a wet setup, you know? Right, there we go. The force feedback's always so much stronger in the BMW compared to other stuff, and I don't know why. Really weird. Hey, Billion. Yeah, trying the BMW. Thought we'd give it a go. It was a staple of the channel many moons ago. Thought we'd give it a try. See how we get on with it. It's been a minute. How you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Definitely doesn't like getting through there as easily as the Porsche does, that's for sure. I definitely feel it's not got as much rear natural grip as the Porsche as well. Like, I'm getting very, very squirrely on it because I'm used to having the engine planted over the rear axle. So we might need to knock the TC up a little bit. Although 444 is pretty close to where I had it run when I was sort of using it quite regularly, so. Well, I remember you need it quite low to try and get rotation on it on corner exit. Not particularly fast one, should be a 47 I think. Yeah, 47.7. But tyres are still not quite in the window. We're probably going to be slower than we are in the Porsche just because I'm not used to driving the BMW how it wants to be driven. Currently driving it a bit like the Porsche. Fucking hell, the force feedback is so strong. Like the rumble strips. Sake. Struggling badly right now on that last one. So we need to find some time in this one because we're still looking at a 46. It's very slow.
That time was a 1:46.51.
Well, that's not going to help, is it? Having to lift that. I didn't, mate. No, I was working all weekend. Wasn't able to get in to do it. I wanted to, but yeah, it's just schedule wouldn't line up with when they were due to start as well. The only one I could have done would have been the second, like the 4 o'clock start, the 4 p.m. start for the 12-hour on the Saturday. Would be the only one I could have done, like a stint in, which like very few people even ran that one comparatively anyway. So you know, just didn't happen, unfortunately. That's a lot better. This is definitely this should have been a race we took the Porsche in, because we would have been able to at least get a decent. Now we're going to be stuck near the back again. Yeah. Oh dear, oh dear. I don't know. 46.0, man. That's like the second slower than we did in the Porsche, which one we would have been P9, P10. P3s are qualifying slower than GT3s. One of the three P3s has qualified slower than I did. That's good. We're basically at the back, so we're going to lose a shit ton of driver score there, because we're car number 7, which we should be qualifying somewhere up here. Hey Mike, how you doing, mate? Welcome in. Good to see you. Oh, this is going to be tough. I have tried the Lexus, yeah. I only did a few laps in it though. I probably should have persevered with it a bit more, because it looks to be a bit stronger than the BM, that's for sure. But it's been a while since I've been in the Bimmer. I am going to adjust the force feedback settings quickly, because they are very strong for curbing. Am I? It's a bit smoothing. No, okay, no I'm not. There's too much detail for me to worry about right now. Alright. Yeah, we've mostly been using the Porsche, to be honest, mate. I've been no life in the Porsche a lot recently. I thought we'd mix it up and go back to something we haven't been in a long time. Let's see what's somewhere around there.
Formation.
It's going to take a minute for me to get used to this again. So I'm not expected to be on the same pace as I was with the Porsche, but I don't know. I was hoping we could have got a little bit better in quali. We should have got a lot better in the quali. We're going to be losing a lot of driver ranking. But oh well. Cheers, Mike. A little bit of brake dragging. Right, we should have warm brakes by the time we get to 2-1. We're going to be going before we're even actually on the straight. What are you doing over here? Hold on to your butts, boys. This could be interesting.
Green flag. Green
There we go.
flag.
Still got that lightning fast reflexes on that button. The resexes. Right, this is where the BMW is quite nice. Oh dear God, there's a massive shunt already. Alright, Ferrari, well that's what you get for trying to block me. Just driving to the back of the guy. You were too busy worrying about me than him. What the actual hell happened there on the start for this straight? That was certainly an interesting start. That's for damn sure. Yeah, I was going to say, that's more like the Imola start. You know what that is? I think that was more the fact that P3 was also in the middle of the GT3s. Because someone did qualify middle of the GT3 pack. Yeah, we're harassing the hell out of this Porsche as well. We've got more positions in us, that's for sure. As I say, as I get through this race, I get more comfortable with the BMW, we'll find pace. Qualifying is not my specialty, so generally the longer into the race, the longer the races go, the better I am. There's a lot of swearing going on in chat right now. Hey Scoops, how you doing, mate?
Lap 2,
BMW power! Oh, bit deep. Ferrari's on my back bottom, that's for sure. But I think we're in a bit of an Aston Martin train right now. Yeah, I fucking suck at qualifying. I cannot just turn it on for one lap. Trying to get the power quick in the Porsche there, but nothing doing. Yellow flag, question mark. Freebie, freebie. So I'm playing the gravel. Oh, BMW's very stiff through there. Very stiff. We're going to be close enough to doing the lunge on the Porsche this time? I think we might be.
Time 1:46.61.
Are you going defensive? There we go. One move done. The Porsche and the Ferrari knocking 7 shades of shit out of each other in my rearview mirror. It's good to see. See, this is the main thing with the Porsche was I was probably quicker in the Porsche, but the BMW has the power to actually get moves done on the straight, which the Porsche just doesn't. Another freebie, thank you very much. Struggling the Ferrari is hanging on behind. That's for sure. He's not going away. Fine, just give me the penalty. I don't know if we're going to have the pace to beat the Lamborghini in a straight line. That's going to be the next question. Good exit. Another freebie? No, back market. Oh my god, fuck me. Man, you're lucky I opened my steering back up again. Jesus Christ. Maybe we send it on the Lambo down here if we're close enough. So we're definitely quicker through this part of the track than him. But he's braking very early for here. I don't think we're going to have enough of the suck.
Lap 146.03.
So we are gaining a little bit, but not much, not enough. Oh, oh, oh. More shenanigans going on behind. Alright, that's top 10. Well held by that guy, to be fair. I think it was the Porsche that got fucking sent flying, to be honest. Oh no, the Fezzer did not fare well, did he? Oops. Oh dear. Yeah, no more Ferrari sniffing up my back button. That's useful. There's Dobra. Just somewhere in the same lobby with them again. We'll see if we're better on pace with him this time. These guys are braking so early for these corners.
That time was a 145.61.
Just trying to spook him. That's a bit late, that. That's a bit late. That was a late fucking move. Let's have none of that. That was reactionary, mate. It almost caused a fucking accident doing that. Yeah, very naughty that move. Very naughty. Luckily I was paying attention and could get on the brake to stop spinning him out, but yeah, very nearly drove into the fucking back of him. I mean, he's not got a hope to head in hell on the straights. We can get a good exit off the final corner. He's not got hope in hell. He's braking so early for these corners down the bottom of the hill. Yeah, we should have this.
Lap 146.02.
Outbraked himself. Standard P2 just shoved himself in the gap. If that P2 wasn't there, I would have been able to clap back at him. But the gap I wanted to go into to get a better exit for the second part of the chicane had P2 in it, so nothing I could do with that. Lamborghini's found some pace all of a sudden. The money went deep. Needs to be closer coming through the bottom corners here, and a better run out the final corner. We should get him down to 2-1. He's a lot better on the brakes, being the Lexus. We'll be mindful of that. We're a bit closer this time.
Time 145.50.
Easy does it. Right, let's go on the back of that Aston Martin again now. The Aston is not very confident through there at all. Not at all. We'll ignore what happened in that first part of the those double left-handers there. We don't need to talk about that. Rain's coming. Fuck me. What a fucking moron. Just fucking lunging from 100 miles back. And he's P7 as well, chasing P3. So he's a lap fucking down and he does a stupid fucking lunge like that. Almost killed me if I didn't open the steering up. Big shunt. Doesn't surprise me. It's probably that P7 LMP2. Lots of death. Now, are we going to get... Do we have more straight on speed than the Aston? We do.
0.83.
Just. There we go. Another one. We're up to P7, so there's obviously either some people pit or we got some freebies out of all that shenanigan. I was too busy trying to get the move done on the Aston to figure out what's going on. Need this Porsche to get the fuck out of the way. Okay, it didn't need to do it there, but fair enough. Can't be damp. I think we go one more. What's that pit stop up? This time down the straight. Alright, we're going to run 12 laps, so we're going to go full tank. 100%.
Lap 146.16.
Yes. We go next lap, it's fine. Track's still drivable. Pit this lap will be this one should be optimal. It's still quite dry out. But I think this is the crossover lap. Why's my volume just gone really quiet on the headset? I don't know what's going on. I mean, we're only 3/10 down on our PB, so we're actually catching Dover as well. Yeah, it'll be this lap. We'll go this lap. Oh, that's the wrong way. Yeah, lead us bit. We'll go this lap. Dover's thinking about it. Oh dear. Hopefully we don't get a speed in there. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Yeah, no wets. Thank you for deciding you're going to actually let me pit. Couple of wasted seconds there. Thank you, game. Appreciate that. While I'm here, we're going to put those up a couple on each, just to be on the safe side. I'm going to move brake bias forward a little bit as well. It's over away already? No, I was going to say. Yeah, it's going to be close for it. I thought I hit it, but yeah, we were like 2-3 mile an hour over for a couple of seconds, so we'll see what happens. Right, we're out ahead of the Lexus, that's good. I don't think we've lost any positions. Dover's a little bit further ahead than when we went in. Thanks to a couple of seconds of it taking a while to realise I actually want to pit. There must have been a couple of people who pit. Yeah, there we go. Thought it might have been. Just didn't quite get it down quick enough. That's annoying. Oh well, that's what it is. Too late now. That's annoying. Probably going to cost me a top 10. Never mind. We're going to have to get past Alexis and the Aston again. Yeah, it was just, we're like 3-4 mile an hour over for about a second, weren't we? So we put the pit limiter on, but we were just a little bit over. It is what it is. We got pace. It's fine. It's fine. We have pace in the dry. You gotta think we're probably gonna have pace in the wet, I'd imagine. I seem to be pretty quick with BMW still. It's pretty scary through there, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna drop down to P11. We're gonna be chasing the Aston Martin again. It is what it is. Going to get this done out of the way quickly, I think. Fucking... The force feedback within the BMW is just so insanely strong compared to everything else. It makes everything fucking vibrate on my rig. It's ridiculous. Anyway, we shouldn't drop to the Lambo. We should come out plenty of time ahead of that. What he says. Maybe not.
That time was a 2:24.47.
Oh dear. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe we're coming out P13. Sad face. Yeah. Ah, oh well. Own fault. Only myself to blame. Long way to go still in the wet. A lot of people looking pretty close in terms of fuel as well. Please stay there. Please stay. Oh my god, don't fucking move. Jesus Christ. Yeah, well, like I said, P11 and P12 are right there. They've both had moments, so we just got to do it again. That's all. Remember to brake earlier for fucking that chicane, like I always forget. Oh, well, there goes the Aston Martin. Right, another prototype, another P3 falling off track. Yeah, P3. That's P2 in the second in class for the P3s right there, ladies and gentlemen. Right, we should be able to get down the 55s when we're up to pace. We were doing that in the Porsche. Surely this thing should match what we do in the Porsche, if not better, considering we were pumping in, what, 45 after 45 in the dry. gaining the Aston Martin like a second a lap at the moment as well, so we'll be seeing him shortly. He was over 10 seconds ahead of us when we came out. He's now 7, so he's not having a fun time. For the big moment. Can I get past, please? Oh my god! Why didn't you just let me pass coming through into the corner? That was very weird. Apologies, did not mean to do that. You were just way slower on the fucking apex than you needed to be. And you're just going to start straight over that chicane. Yeah. There we go, 56.0, right? That's what I need to be doing. Minor brown moment there, we'll ignore that. Don't worry about it. Just need to go change my trousers after this race, but it's fine. Don't worry about that. You saw nothing. Oh my god, this apex, that hairpin there is so fucking annoying. So slow. Just understeer. Right, well, that was a slightly brown lap, that one. Well, this one's not going to be the best of times. We're us doing 56s now. We did a 57, I think.
Lap 1,
Yeah.
50,
Let's go the wrong way. Let's turn that around. And let's go deep again. Very quickly closing in this Lambo, that's for sure. Be another P11, which will be great in this split. We should have been a lot higher. Oh, there's a little bit of and Paquito track cut there, nothing major, nothing to worry about. Oh dear. It'd do a lot better if we didn't have that fucking drive-through. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, it's gone. Freebie, thank you.
Lap 155.
55.9. Got to try and find a way past this guy now. At least then we're back in the top 10. Oh, there's the Aston. We've almost undone the damage we did from our drive-through. Not quite, but almost. Round about a minute. He's going to be slow. I think we're a little bit too far back though. Unfortunately, we didn't have a great end for that. Not quite. Not quite. He's saying thanks for it. I didn't fucking touch it. I don't know if that's a sarcastic thanks or if he's actually thanking me for leaving them alone. I can't tell with enemy nowadays. Has someone been a dick or are they just been genuinely nice? P2, come on, that's not a smart move for you, is it? Surely. In the way, you're not fighting anyone right now. P1 is so far down the fucking road. You're 15 seconds behind with 2 laps to go. Did you really think trying to force your way through there was going to be a good idea? Someone lost it into that wall by the looks of it. All while me and this Lambo are squabbling, the Aston Martin is driving off down the road, which is annoying. Yeah, flag freebie? Question mark? I think that's the P2. The P3 is still behind. come on, man. We're just making each other slower now.
Lap 155.37.
Oh, cheers for the subscribe there. Thank you very much. So it's a great little battle we've got the Lambo. Sorry I'm not talking that much. I'm having to pay attention to a lot because it's still very greasy out here. That was borderline. Right, as I was trying to say, I'm having to pay attention a lot because it's very greasy out here, and I'm still having to. We're right on the back bumper of this Lamborghini, and yeah, he's not the easiest to try and chat and pay attention to braking and try and formulate a move somewhere. I'll bend it there. Fuck's sake. One to go and we've binned it now. He's got like a second clear on me. Never mind.
That time was a 150.
It's a little bit questionable going off track and then bumping me as he rejoins coming through the chicane of the hill, but no, that's what it is. That were me, I probably would have given the place back because the only way he kept that was by rejoining the track and pushing me out of the way. You know, I made the corner on track, he didn't. But, here's what it is. We're getting hassled by P20 behind us, apparently. He's got a lot of pace in the rain. Oh well, here's what it is. P11 it is. We should have had P8, really. Never mind. We really should have got past that fucking Lamborghini. We were so much quicker than in the early stint, and we just couldn't quite get it done. I was too slow in the second half of the track, that's the problem. We should have finished up here. What do you need help with, Unreal? LMU driving VR. I am not your VR guy, unfortunately. I have never driven VR. Who would be the best place to go for VR? Do you know a guy called Sim Racing Arno? A-R-N-O-U-T. Dutch guy. He does a lot of VR. He would be probably a good place to go to. Very quick guy, does a lot of setups and does pretty much exclusively LMU in VR. He's the only one I can think of who primarily does it in VR and has a very good understanding of the game and sim in general. So yeah, Sim Racing Arno, A-R-N-O-U-T, I think it is, or Arnau, that's how you pronounce it in Dutch. He would probably be the place to go for VR related things. Mostly YouTube, I believe. I don't think he multi-streams. He does mostly early afternoon to evenings, if I remember right. Streaming wise on YouTube, I don't think he multi-streams. He has got a load of videos on YouTube about VR and LMU and stuff. I don't think someone like Dave Cam has done LMU with VR with LMU Drive. I don't know. Yeah, Sim Racing, like for stuff like, I know he's delved into LMU Drive in terms of adjusting settings and stuff, and I know he primarily races in VR, so he would probably be the guy I would go try and find out whether you can try and catch him live at some point. So I think it's usually about 7 p.m, 6 p.m. his time, which is Dutch time, so an hour before UK. Or say he might have some videos. If you leave a comment on one of his videos, he maybe I'll get back to you more directly. Oh, that was a good race with the battle and stuff. I'm a bit annoyed we dropped. Obviously, who are we fighting with? We're behind Pakisha, weren't we? That guy. So we would have been possibly P7, P8 that race. We had the pace for it. The BMW, we definitely got quicker and quicker and quicker in the BMW through that race. We got obviously to the 45s. It's just the drive-through cupped us a little bit, unfortunately. How are you working on, bro? So I've not really I've not looked into LMU Drive at all, to be honest. We ready for the mountains of red? Red. Oh no, green. Red. Okay, yeah. Lost to 15 drivers in qualifying. Fucking hell, just because I got one dirty lap. Red. Of course it was. No real change. So we went up a little bit and we went down a little bit. So we're still not Silver 2, because of course we're not. There's only 2 finishing P3s. We finished ahead of the lead P3, which is something. Again, like that's even. I mean, even the lead GT3 beat P5 in LMP2. It's just, yeah. It's getting tough out there. It's tough out there, that's for sure. Oh, alright, what was it? 1 o'clock. Okay, I definitely shouldn't stay up till 2 o'clock doing this because I have a small human to look after tomorrow. Right, I think we're going to call it there, boys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you've had a good evening. If you are still here, if you're over on Twitch, we've got 8 people watching over on Twitch currently, according to my tracker here. If you haven't followed, do please click the follow button. That'd be great. It's just down there. Same with the like button over on YouTube and the subscribe button over on YouTube. We're up at 2049. So we've gained 8 subscribers through the course of this stream. If there's one more out there, subscriber on YouTube to get us to 2050 as we close off this evening, that'd be great. My hair is fucking disgusting. It is matted with sweat. Jesus. Yeah, if you could tickle the like button for us just to help push the streams out to other people, that'd be great. We've only got 25 likes, so there should be a few more out there, surely. We've got 50 odd people in here. A few of you have got the old like button available. We've hit the 2050. Thank you very much for the one who felt sorry for me for making it so I wasn't edging up to 2050. And but yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, same time-ish, 10, just gone 10, sometime after 10. Back tomorrow, doing more LMU. What are we looking at tomorrow? Let's have a quick check. What are we looking at tomorrow? I did look. I think we're going to be spending our time. There's Monza in ELMS. That should be interesting. And then we've got the WEC experience at Kota. So it's probably going to be between those two, I would imagine. Fuji and the GT3 Sprint. We may flirt with that a little bit with the Porsche. But I think we're mostly going to focus on ELMS and WEC experience next week. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Tickle the like buttons, follows, all that fun stuff, subscribes, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. See you later.